Hello everyone, this is Brittany with Redeemable Junk, and I'm coming to you guys today to show you how I made this adorable matchbook notebook. Okay, so it opens up, and then I just have some paper on the inside in here. And I did it a little bit different than I see most people that make it. I made mine differently. I sewed mine on the top instead of sewing it on the bottom. I just think you're wasting paper by doing it down here. And when my paper was folded in half, it didn't go all the way to the top, and I didn't like that. So I did mine a little different. So let's see how I made mine, okay? So what you're going to need is some kind of cardboard or cardstock or something. This is from a sticker. Some stickers I had. It was the packaging. Excuse me, I just used it. And I just folded it down, and I folded a little lip up. So you're going to want your little lip to be about 1/4 inch. See that? Underneath your top part, underneath the lip, so it holds it shut. And I'm going to show you why. We're going to do something, and it will make sure it stays shut after you have your paper here after a while. So next we're going to decorate it, and I've decided to do a beach themed. Let's see, did I not cut that right? Oh no. I'll just have some white, I guess, showing. That's okay. Quite a bit of white, but that's all right. So we're going to glue this on before we do any papers or anything. I'm going to decorate it. I already got my pieces cut to size. I just don't think that you guys really care to wait on me while I cut my stuff and all that. So I have it pre-cut for you guys. So hope you guys are having a wonderful weekend. My husband and 2 younger kids actually just took off for the mountains in North Carolina. So I'm left home alone with my Otis. They tent camp, and we are not tent campers. So they get to rough it alone. So hopefully I'll get some recording time in this week. I need to get a baby wipe. I just cleaned my mat, but it never fails. It never stays clean. So anyways, I'm not going to worry about it. Then you're going to put a decorative piece down here, and this is what I chose, so I'm going to glue mine down. And yes, I put my glue on, and then I use my glue stick to spread my glue out. This is just my way of doing it. Brittany's technique. That's what I call it, because I came up with that on my own, and that's just how I do it. That's just how I like to do it. I wonder if I should do it like that. Like that. I kind of like it with the seashell pointing up, so we're going to do it like that. Okay. So now that we have that together, we can go ahead and decorate our cover, or we can put our paper in first. So what I did was I got some paper, and I cut it to size where I'm going to sew it in on the top. But it doesn't go below my lip, because if it goes below your lip, you're going to have some problems. Now, this is going to come down. This is going to stretch out a little bit, and that lip's going to go down, okay? And then we're going to put an eyelet here and a little bit down here to hold this shut, so the lip stays shut and everything stays shut nice and neat. So I'm trying to decide. I think I'm going to go ahead and go sew my papers in real quick. So all I did was cut some papers. This is going to be a chunky monkey. I'm going to go sew them in, and I'll be right. Actually, you know what? That really stinks. I can't pause this video on this iPhone. I hate this iPhone for that reason. Okay, how about this? We'll just pretend they're sewn in, okay? So we'll come back to that in a minute. And we're just going to decorate the cover. I really hate that iPhone. I like Android because I can pause my videos, and I can't pause these videos, and it really makes me mad because you guys don't want to sit here in the silence while I run to my sewing machine and sew that on. It's kind of aggravating, but that's okay. So, I wanted to use a starfish. Where are my fabric scissors? There they are. Got a little bit too much cheesecloth up here. And I thought about putting that fabric right there with this right here. And then I have this sticker that came from the Dollar Tree that I wanted to put right there. I thought that was cute. So let's get it all glued on. That glue isn't wanting to come out very well. It's gonna give me some problems. It's probably time to thin it out. So I'm gonna show you guys on camera what I do real quick. Here's a quick tip. You take some alcohol, some rubbing alcohol. This is what I use. And you pour a little on the inside of here. And this has a little dot in it, so I'm gonna squirt it over my trash can so it don't go everywhere. Okay, so that's about how much I added, guys, if you guys can see it on camera. I put my top back on, and the first thing I do is I squirt a little bit out the top to clear the top out. It helps clear the top out. And then I take the rest of it, and my top did not go on right. So I'm gonna re-screw that on. I shake it. Now listen, it thins it out, guys. So there's a quick tip for those of you who gets aggravated with your Fabri-Tac like I do. There we go. Now it's coming out, but I got some alcohol with it too. I didn't mean to do that, but that's okay. There's a little bit in the tip. Look at it flow now. Oh, beautiful. So then, that's going to be there. I wanted that crooked. Let me see. Make sure I leave room for Discover. I think that looks good. And I'm going to glue my Discover on. And then there's just one last thing we've got to do to finish this, because if you do not do this, this won't really stay shut, okay? When you get your papers inside of it, if you don't do this next step, which a lot of people that I've seen make these don't do it, it's just going to be like that. It isn't going to stay shut. Look, let me show you. It's just going to open up. So what we're going to do is we're just going to put a little eyelet right here. That's why it's important for this not to be real long. So I'm going to get my big chomp. I'm going to measure the middle. Am I still in frame? Okay. You want it closer to the bottom. And we're just going to set an eyelet in there. And that will help hold it shut. And so when it wants to pop out, it will hold it shut. I'll show you guys. I'm going to stand up and do this. There we go. Okay. Move that out of the way. So now I have that. See, now it's going to stay shut. Let me show you. Let me put my paper in. So I got my paper. All you gotta do is push that out and it stays shut now. Isn't that genius? And in my other one, I just put a little bow over it to cover it up. So if you don't like the look of it, you can do that. And that's how I make my matchbook notebooks. I hope that you guys enjoyed this tutorial. It's super easy, super cool to make. I'll sew my papers in after I finish the video so you guys don't have to wait. We made this in under 10 minutes. That's how I like my videos, quick and easy. I could even go around the corners and distress them if I wanted to. Well, since I've already done half of them, I might as well finish it off. But just leaving it white would not have looked bad since it is a beach journal. And white looks good on beachy stuff. But there you go. Now it's vintagey. And this is going to go great in a pocket in my beach junk journal. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to like and comment the video, as liking and commenting tremendously help me out. Also, check out the description below. I have some information there that you might be interested in. I hope that you guys have a blessed and wonderful day.